part done.
I got the whole hair done.
I see.
For noticing. I even got the beard trimmed.
It looks very good.
Beard trimmed.
Looks sparkly.
I'm thinking
4,
3,
2.
1.
Good Wednesday morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Wednesday, people.
Halfway through the week.
You have done it. You've made it past Monday.
Yes, you have.
And you made it past Tuesday.
Sure did.
And now you're approaching Wednesday workday.
That's right.
Or school, whichever it is.
Week will only get better from here. You want to know why? We're going to show you some videos that are just going to bring to, so evident just how good you really have it when you look at what these people went through in these videos. Just wait.
Yeah, and sometimes he gets mid-sentence and...
I just forget what I'm saying. But we are not, don't focus on that. Focus on these videos.
Hey, yeah, let's focus on the videos.
Let's get it.
Uno, dos, tres!
There's a bus, Paul.
Alright, so clearly something has gone wrong here because the bus isn't supposed to look like that.
It's very low. What's up? Oh my goodness, the front's
Well, at least they did it.
Oh,
they got
boy.
it out well,
Oh!
and there it went. There.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
bad day.
At least it stopped.
That's a very bad day.
I can't think of many worse days than that. Hey, how's your Wednesday going? Okay, well here's possibly a work.
Oh my God. That's intense, man.
What is that, corn?
I don't know.
How's
That
your
was
Wednesday going?
That was a gnarly impact.
Oh my word. Okay,
Oh,
tractor being towed by a truck.
Oh boy. Nothing runs like a deer. I don't
Wait,
know.
it's a tractor towing a truck towing a tractor towing a
What's going on?
towing a there you
a
go.
car up a mountain. I'm gonna call that a mountain.
That's
That's too steep to be a hill, man.
who
Is it
thought this up?
I'm gonna bet and say it's not gonna make it.
Well, it made it.
Well, you don't speak too soon, bro.
oh.
I was right.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, man.
Oh, like a good
goodness.
neighbor.
Oh my goodness, man. Boy, oh boy, those are some gnarly videos.
Okay, so I did think that the car was going to make it because they had pulled it like 200 feet up.
Right.
But you got to, anytime you find yourself in a tractor and you're towing somebody and you're being towed at the same time.
Yeah, I called that. And I hadn't even never seen that video before. The only thing is, though, you would have assumed had you not seen the previous videos that everything was going to go fine. But that's the point. Life doesn't always go according to our plan, but it does go according to His plan, which is really great. Ooh, that sounded good.
You went full circle
Did you see
on the
that?
funny video of the day.
Did you see that? I just got serious just like that, and that was actually...
Hey, while we
I'll pat
are
myself
serious,
on the back with that one, bro. That
while
was
we are
pretty
serious,
good.
I tell you what we could do.
We can introduce the devotion for today. And we can
Devotion
bring
for the
you
day.
the devotion, which is going to be great. Very similar to yesterday. And coming at you live. Straight from D6, baby. Okay, so the scripture that we're pulling from today with our story is actually going to be Isaiah chapter 9, verses 7. That's the scripture you're going to be hearing about after I give you this gnarly story. Ready, set, go.
Boom.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Jill Jackson Miller penned those beautiful lyrics in the mid-1950s. In an interview, Jackson Miller revealed that she wrote the song about 10 years after she attempted and failed to commit suicide. Wow. She spoke reverently of her first authentic encounter with the God of unconditional love. After experiencing His peace in her heart and life, Jackson Miller wrote the song that continues to encourage others to seek and find it. In today's verse, Isaiah prophesied about God's coming kingdom that would be marked with His eternal peace. How such a world be possible considering our current turbulent circumstances? Jill Jackson Miller was only partially correct in her lyrics. Yes, peace on earth requires individual peace within, but it does not begin with me or you. It begins and ends with Christ, the Prince of Peace. Beautiful. That's good stuff.
That's powerful.
It is.
That's good. So the theme is obviously for the week that Christ is on the throne. God is in control. No matter what you're going through today, tomorrow, or maybe even this season, okay? It might be just this absolute craziness in your life right now, and you're like, man, I've got just these problems that are happening for whatever reason, hospital bills, just remember, God is on the throne. God will not vacate the throne. God is in control, and there's nothing that any human can do about that because He's sovereign and He's in charge of everything, and that's powerful.
The first thing that comes to my mind, and I'm pulling it out of this, I think about the struggle she went through. I mean, this lady attempted suicide.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just wow. I think that the first thing that comes to my mind is the cliche phrase, but it's just so powerful and it has so much meaning. Is you have to take a leap of faith, and one of the biggest things I'm thinking of right now is getting saved. If you have not been saved, you seriously need to get saved. And if you know someone that's not saved, obviously what I'm about to tell you, you need to see about getting them saved. You need to encourage them. Because here's my thing. Before I got saved, I'm sure, and everybody can relate to this, even if you are not saved, you try to do everything your way. You might even have a relationship with God to some extent, but you are still trying to do it your way. These things that these habits you can't seem to get rid of, these things, I'm on my way, I'm working on it, and I can hold on to this for a little bit. No. Leap. Just leap. Just go ahead and get out there, okay? And trust God, okay? Because just like in the story said, it doesn't begin with you or me. It begins with Him.
Yep.
That's where the true peace is. And you won't find it, I'm telling you. You might think you have a good thing just doing it your way, but why have a good thing when you can have a great thing? And you will never find anything better than the peace of the Lord.
And that's true. And at the same token, like he said, take that leap of faith. Don't halfway commit. Okay, if you're going to commit, let's be serious about this. Let's be bold. Let's be courageous. Let's go all in for Christ, okay? Because if you're a Christian and you're watching this, I guarantee with 100% accuracy that you have friends that aren't saved.
Yes.
Okay. So if I saw a buddy of mine in a burning building, I would let him know that the building's burning. Okay? You get what I'm saying? This is the most important decision that you will ever make in your life or in their life for them. So make sure, be purposeful when you're doing this. Isaiah writes in the passage today, Isaiah 9:7, it says, "Of the increase of His government and of peace there will be no end, on the throne of David and over His kingdom, to establish it and to uphold it with justice and with righteousness from this time forth and forevermore. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will do this." Boom. I mean, it goes hand in hand with the devotion for the day, obviously.
It's really comparable, but not even really, because it's just so much greater. It's almost like winning a spiritual lottery. I mean, it really is. You have the biggest. You can't do any better. You can't when you get saved, and you get saved through Christ. I mean, it's just the best thing ever because it will transform you once you go ahead and just do it. And I'm telling you, and you really buy into it, you just change. I'm telling you, you don't need those things you thought you needed.
Yep.
And you just, you have so much peace. And I'm not saying you're not going to have bad days, no. But the best feeling in the world is when you feel the devil knocking at your door and you think, oh, God, I can't. I need a way out. And then God just kind of whispers to you like, hey, I got this. I'm right here. You remember this. You couldn't talk yourself out of this a year ago, but now you can. And
yeah,
it's just the perfect way to live, man.
That's good stuff. There is a void created in every person that is meant for God, that only God can fill. If you're not a Christian, what happens is we try to fill that void with certain things. Some people turn to alcohol. Some people turn to drugs, friends, cars, experiences, whatever. And they're trying to fill this void. That can't be filled because it's only meant for one thing, and that is God. Mm-hmm. So you'll go through life, and you see these people who have it all, these rock stars and everything that have it all, but yet they commit suicide, and you're like, what in the world? It's because they're used to filling this void with things that they can't grasp.
Yep.
Because it'll never be enough. There's only one thing that can fill that void, and that's God.
And when you that's perfect. That is a perfect way to explain it. Because I mean, what better way to understand than what you just said? All these people around, these people that people are looking up to and they're idolizing, and they have it made. But do they? They have millions and millions of dollars, all the fame in the world they want for nothing, but then they wind up, like you said, committing suicide. They wind up incarcerated. They wind up. There's a reason for it, guys. They don't really have it. They think people might think they have it. They don't have it. You don't have it until you have Christ.
Absolutely. Hey, so this was Wednesday. We're trying to shorten these a little bit. Obviously, we're talking a little bit fast, but we love you guys. If you've ever had a thought, and it's serious topic time, if you've ever had a thought like that, like we've talked about in the discussion today, then get with somebody. Tell an adult. Tell us. Tell somebody. And we will get you where you need to be. But it's going to start with Christ, okay? Christ is the answer. Christ is the key. It is.
This has been great.
It is Wednesday. It's
We
good
love
time.
you guys, man. Thanks, Ramble House. Shouts out to you.
Random
Love
House.
this.
Hey, picture in picture. I figured out how to do that. Isn't that cool? So let's put it, make a square. Randall House. We love you.
There it is.
Also, subscribe, like, share, and Tiffany Mosley was our winner. Okay, so she won a gift card to Great. She won a gift card to Great Harvest Bread Company. Thanks to Great Harvest. We love you. So
Yay.
take that gift card. Go buy some
Coffee or a nice breakfast.
Nice breakfast. So, anyways, hey guys, we love you, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Thursday morning, 6 a.m. Have a good Wednesday.